Hey there, what is up, plant community? So, I was going to upload a video, and that video was basically going to be an update on all the plants and all the house plants and how they're doing during this time with no grow lights and everything like that. And, I'm sorry for the delay on the video. I will make sure I post a video. It's just, I had a break-in, and as you can see, I lost a few things. I lost both my Scheffleras, and I lost my Schefflera that I had plans on bonsaiing, and I lost a pot with it too. The pot completely broke. So, yeah, somebody broke into my apartment, and it was either somebody close to me, well, not really close to me, I honestly think it was one of my brother's friends, but I'm not 100% sure. There was no real entry, but they had to get in because my pots were busted. That was upside down. Luckily the soil managed to stay in, so none of that really spilled out heavily, thank goodness. But they got in. They got in through the deadbolt, and what I think they did is they used tools to get into the deadbolt. So, take a while, guess what Jared's going to do now. He's going to wrap barbed wire around this. He's going to put cameras up, and he is going to get a gun cabinet, which was my next to do thing, because for those who don't know, I like military rifles and things like that, and, you know, because all my parents, well, not my parents, but most of my family have been in war. They've seen war, one way or another. I found out recently in our family history that we had somebody in the Civil War, and my grandma told me, yeah, we've had everybody fought in every war you could imagine. And so I wind up getting an AK, and well, I had it for home defense, and it's the only AK I ever owned. It was over there. Sorry about the mess. I still haven't gotten drawers or anything like that. You know, I was trying to slowly move furniture in there, with one of them being a gun cabinet, but now I gotta replace that AK, so probably not anytime soon. I'm going to look into today homeowner's insurance, because that AK, for how much it was, could have been easily replaced, but now it's going to take me time to replace that, and I'm not going to be getting furniture anytime soon to put up my clothes or anything like that, because I do have to replace that AK. I probably won't store it here, which sucks because it was home defense, because I live in a real bad neighborhood where gangs and things like that run amok, and I tried posting something on my Facebook group about it, and the local Muncie groups, and well, it was meant, you know, basically, hey, if you see this gun, please report it stolen, or, you know, maybe ask them what the serial number is, you know, things like that. Well, I definitely did get that response. Instead, what I got was ridiculed, got joked on, told I should have had a gun cabinet, which I'm not disagreeing with that. I mean, because that was my next step, you know. And the thing is, though, you never expect to get broken into. I mean, I came from a neighborhood that was pretty well off originally, and we didn't really have break-ins, so I never really had need for a gun cabinet. So, yeah, sucks. They didn't hurt any plants of significant value. Well, I mean, they did. They did hurt some plants of significant value. This guy, I found him laying on the ground, roots exposed and everything. He's doing fine now, thank goodness. One of the roots is still white, not brown, so he'll make it. He'll pull through. It's just that's going to be a lot of dramatic stress, and I don't want to lose that guy because the only way I can get them is to specially order them. And I got this locally for cheap and convenient, so I don't want to have to spend a high price for a plant if I don't have to. So yeah, that happened to me. Again, I don't really know how they got in, but they did. And I just really think that they got in one way and one way only. And I think they got in through using tools, key tools. And I think it was definitely somebody close to me, and I have theories on why I think it was somebody close to me, and, well, not close to me, but my brother's friend, because he was over here, and he was upset, and he was trying to sell me guns before. I told him I'm not interested in his guns, because he's ripped me off, and he screwed me over on a bolt action that didn't even work. He tried claiming it worked. They kept the good one. That was a semi-auto. It was a 22. And I told him that I was very upset with him originally. I wouldn't buy any guns off of him again because of that. And, well, I think that's one reason why he got upset, because I had that. He seen I had that. And he knocked over some plants over here. And it upset me, and he knew he kind of made me mad. And because I told him to watch out originally, and, well, he did listen, and I kind of gave him the silent treatment after that. And he then went over and tore up this mask over here. He knocked the tooth off, so I gotta glue that tooth back now. And I just straight up told him, I said, hey, quit touching. Like, just stop touching. Like, just stop. Because every time you touch something, every time you do something, you're destroying shit. Just stop. And I think that upset him, because after I said that, he left, kind of slammed the door, and, well, I heard him say something as he was leaving out of the door, and so I'm assuming it was him. And because of that, now my brother, nor will he be allowed back into my apartment. But I'm still going to, like I said, vest and gun cabinet, all that. I'm just going to have to replace the rifle first, then get the gun cabinet, and go from there, because I was wanting my own wheels eventually, but I guess that's going to have to be put on the back burner too. So, yeah, one thing after another, guys. It's just, it's ridiculous. Tried to get what I need, what I want, and, you know, like I need a bicycle, you know, I was going to put it right here. Well, guess what? That ain't happening, because I have to replace that rifle. Not only do I have to replace that rifle, now I have to get a gun cabinet too, just to make sure my stuff is safe. Another reason why I think it was him is because he messaged me, offered me a camera, and then offered me a gun cabinet because I offered reward money if the gun is found, $200. They tried selling me a cheap gun cabinet for $200. Not saying it was cheap because it was wood, but that's not the kind of gun cabinet I need. I need one that's basically has a security code and all that on it that they can't get into, so... yeah, one thing or another, I'll try to upload the plan update video later. I've also been super busy. I've had to do a lot of things in my life that was quite complicated and quite stressful, and has made me feel like a horrible person, but I've had to do it for my own security. So, your tropical plant guy, plant addict, the green thumb, whatever you want to call me, he's been underneath a lot of stress. And like I said, I posted on I posted on Facebook. It just absolutely got bashed and demolished, and that definitely didn't help the mental state of mind that I'm currently in. And got called a Nazi. People went to my personal profile, posted pics of me in a uniform I wear. It's not a Nazi uniform or anything like that. It's a camo jacket and little armband with a lightning bolt, and they automatically assume that that was Nazi, and it's not the same thing. It's not the same symbolism as they think it is with SS, especially since there's one lightning bolt. I can understand if I had two of them together, sure. You might assume that, but... And then I also got attacked because I didn't have a gun cabinet yet, but, you know, when you're like me, just struggling to make a living, guess what? You kind of make decisions on what you need first and then get what you need later. Like, for example, I know I needed a gun cabinet, but I wanted a rifle for home defense whenever I was home, so that's why I went with the rifle first. I had people bashing me like, all you need is a pistol. Yeah, I got a pistol, but guess what? That pistol is only a .22. If a gang member drives by or has a drive-by or something like that and decides to shoot up the place, I'm completely defenseless. 22 isn't going to cut it. And neither will a pistol if they're at a distance, because your gangs have rifles. And you also gotta think too, what if they bust in here with a vest? You know, gangs have vests. I have a friend who used to be in a gang. They can get stuff we can't acquire. So, you know, it's just one of them things where people don't understand, they prefer to bash you, and that definitely has not helped with my mental state any. So, I'm just going to put this out there. I may not be posting for a while. I might stay off the internet for a bit just to kind of help my mental state a little bit more. So yeah, I've just really been through the ringer, guys, and the local people here hasn't helped, and they had an argument about whether or not I should have had guns safe, and the concept is that I got broken into, which is the concept, yeah. Nobody should be breaking into people's homes. I always tell people, don't steal from me. You need something, you want something, let me know. If you're not a criminal or anything like that, you know, I'm nice enough to help you out, you know. Just don't steal from me. Let me know. I'd rather you tell me than to steal from me. If you need a few bucks for maybe some food, alright, cool, let me see if I got it, you know. Don't just steal from me. You know, I might not be able to get you now. I might not be able to get you next paycheck, but I'll if I can help you, I will. So yeah, I've just been through the ringer, and this video has gone on way longer than what I wanted it to, and yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I've been through the ringer, and the guy who called me the Nazi word, I threatened him with legal action eventually, because I got to thinking about it more like, wait, if people actually think this, it can ruin my life. So I threatened him with legal action, and he instantly blocked me. So that dealt with that issue. Because, you know, making false claims like that can ruin a person's life. Especially if they're not that. You know, my family has fought against them hate groups. I'm still against them hate groups. I'll put up any flag in here besides those kind of flags, unless it's for historical purposes. But I don't have like a miniature museum, so I'm not going to be putting up any of those flags like my friend is trying to conduct. You know, here's the flag that I have. That's the flag I believe in. And I have a flag in there that says we support our troops. Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, the Marines, and all the other stuff, but yeah, I ain't nothing like that, guys. So I've just been through the ringer, and that definitely did not help with my mental health. So Just say, if this is the only video that's uploaded and I don't upload the other video with all the updates on the plants and everything like that, guys, I'm so sorry. It's just, the internet's extremely toxic on both sides right now, and I don't want to get into political debates with people or feel like having political debates with people. It's just not worth it in my opinion, and those political debates are specifically for the political group I'm in, not for stuff like, you know, the internet and all that. And I don't want to, you know, do that to people, you know, because truth is after my time is up in that group, you know, that's it. I don't want to talk about it no more, really. That's it. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. And the political spectrum on both sides right now is extremely toxic. So, yeah, like I said, if I don't post a video soon or anything like that, I'm sorry, guys. It's just been too much. So, otherwise than that, guys, as always, try to keep it tropical and, keep it real. I can't even think right now. I've just been through the ringer. I know that's not what I normally say, and I realized, no, the video was going to be on my new plan I got, but if I upload it, I'll let you guys know. But as always, keep it real and keep it tropical. There we go. That's what I normally say. Anyways, guys, have a good day, and get the hell off the internet.